All right. So, summary. I used to watch a lot of anime when I was like in high school. Then university happened. Then graduate school happened, and I haven't had enough time. So we are getting back into anime. We're making it a priority, and while we're at, we're doing some manga as well. So here's my journey of the anime this month. I have become obsessed with Spy Family to the point that I watched the first, I think, 2 episodes had aired. I then immediately could not wait for the next one, so bought a subscription to Viz. And I am now completely caught up with the manga, and I am dying for the next episode slash chapter. So if you are one of like the 3 people in the manga world or anime world living under a rock and have not heard of this show, quick summary, Spinies get close to a target. It's almost like a Cold War kind of thing going on. Target is a threat to it. Only way to do this is not the logical thing of Master of Disguise pretending to be a teacher at the school that he needs to get into, because Targets has children who attends the school, and that's the only real time he leaves and has the ability to make contact with him. Or, can't just infiltrate his home security, maids, butlers, people close to him. No, those are not options. Clearly, what you have to do is create a fake family and adopt a child and get a fake wife to have your fake family and get into this school and infiltrate him and get close to the son and get close to him that way. So that's what he does. He adopts a child who just so happens to be a telepath and can read his mind. He does not know this. And then you have his new wife, who just so happens to be assassin. The spy does not know this. The assassin does not know he's a spy. They are each using each other for their cover. However, they both love this little girl who loves them, and they all just should be and want to be a happy family. The mutual love, respect, and support that these characters have, the comedy in it, the action in it, everything is flawless. I adore this anime. I love this manga so much. It's hilarious. It's great. It's perfect. And I want zero conflict. There is the opportunity for conflict because the spy's on one side and the assassin's technically on the other. So they could view each other as a threat to each other's countries and possibly the peace treaty, war, stalemate thing that's going on. If they learn of each other's true identity, there is the option, and I believe it's coming in the manga, I'm not sure though, I'm pretty sure it is, where they learn or at least cross paths with each other's alternate identities, or their real self if you want to look at it that way. I will be heartbroken, and I'm just going to refer to this little post thing that I seen on Tumblr because this is the only acceptable way that I will accept them learning their true identities. Pause to read if you need to. Yeah, I want no conflict between them. Another thing that could happen is you have secret agents, I guess, government agents that could get involved. You have conflict between the girl Anya and the target's son, Damien. They're adorable. They're so sweet. I love them. And the one form of conflict that I will not accept, war can break out in this anime. Yor and Lloyd, the spy and the assassin, fine. They have to have a conflict. They have to fight each other if they have the enemies. I accept that's a thing that might have to happen. Sure. This is Becky. This is Anya's best friend. I love her to death. She's the best friend that Anya has. They are so sweet. They are not allowed to fight. There can be no jealousy, there can be no misunderstandings, there can be no fights. No, they are friends. They will remain friends. That's all I need. I don't care about anything else in this anime. They must remain friends. And I just want cute, wholesome family vibes. That's all I want. However she's a telepath, whatever organization may or may not be after her, I have no idea. Don't care. Leave it alone. Keep it away. War stuff, sure, keep your themes up. War is bad. The government's lying to you. There are no right and wrong sides during war most times. It's all just terrible and civilians who suffer. Keep those themes. Keep the conflict away from my little family. Wonderful, wonderful characters. Then I am almost done with Assassination Classroom. I'm watching the anime. I meant to watch this so long ago, and I just didn't have the time. I'm going to cry when this is over. I'm almost done season 2, and I have stopped for the past 2 weeks because I know how it ends. and the students are trying to prevent the ending. And no, I don't want it to happen. So what this is a yellow smiley face octopus looking thing has apparently destroyed the moon and is about to destroy the Earth. So the government and military are just like, not going to have that. So they try to stop him. And they can't. He's indestructible. They can't kill him. They can't stop him. He's just like, I'm too fast. I'm too cool. I'm too strong. You can't stop me. I'll make you a deal, though. And the government's just like, okay, we're listening. How about you let me teach this, I don't even think they're high schoolers, they're like middle schoolers. Teach this class of students who are the lowest of the low. No one believes in them. Everyone thinks they're stupid. Everyone thinks they're failures. And in order to make other students be good and want to succeed, they ostracize this one class. Oh, if you get to this class, then you're worth nothing to society. So make sure you study, make sure you do well in school, or else you'll end up in, I think it's E-class. Yeah. So no one believes in these kids. No one helps these kids because they exist so other people have a fear. So they have to succeed so they don't end up here. And this octopus looking thing is just like, let me be their teacher. I will also allow these, I promise I will never hurt these students. They will come to no harm by me, and they can try to assassinate me. Assassination classroom. So he's also teaching them how to be assassins, in addition to like math and English and language arts and stuff like that. And they are repeatedly trying to kill him because there's also a reward for anyone who kills him. And it is just the sweetest thing in the world because he is just the best teacher they have ever had. And he genuinely is teaching these kids and wanting them to succeed and building up their self-confidence. It's just like, let me teach you how to throw a baseball. Let me help you with this subject you're struggling with. Let me create individual tests for every single student to work on what they need to focus on to make sure they're understanding and learning the materials. Let me help each and every one of them study. He is just the most incredible teacher. And the first season was goofy plus action. The second season is going so much. It's darker. There's heartbreak. I am loving it. Karma is obviously my favorite. But honestly, every character, like the whole classroom, the majority of them have at least some development, and a lot of them have a lot of development. The character work is just great. I highly recommend Assassination Classroom. I don't want it to end. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm really considering just stopping so I don't get to the ending. That goes to my next anime that I am working on, technically manga. Last year, I tried getting into One Piece, and I am a strong Naruto fan. I watched a decent amount of Bleach, but I'm like, okay, we need to have at least some experience with the big three. So One Piece is the only one that I don't have enough information to even talk about a little bit. This is my knowledge. I made it to Arlong Park, which is nowhere. I know about the Going Merry, and I know about Robin. That is it. That is all I know about this series. So I didn't overly enjoy the anime. The pacing wasn't right for me. I was enjoying the characters. I was more or less enjoying the plot, but the pacing of it seems too slow and yet somehow too fast. Then everything took a long time, the fights. So I'm like, you know what, I think the manga is the best bet for me. I already have a subscription to Viz. So I started the manga. Shanks is gonna die, isn't he? I don't know. I have no recollection. I'm not going to check the Wikipedia. This panel right here, that hat, I have more investment in the relationship between Luffy, that hat, and Shanks than I do with a lot of characters in anime. And this is show, whatever, I don't care. Anime is emotionally devastating, and the biggest way that they can hurt you is killing the person that the main character looks up to the most, their teacher, their role model, something like that. Don't tell me, but if Shanks dies, I am going to be so upset. So upset. I am loving the manga so much more. It started off a little bit slow. The first 2 volumes, I only gave like 3 stars because it was really an introducing everything. I liked the anime a little bit more starting off until we got to Usopp's at least. So the first one with Zoro was definitely good, but things seem to happen really quickly. And same thing with Nami's introduction. I liked how in the anime she was introduced earlier, at least as a background character. I thought you were going to get off. You're just kind of standing on me. I'll probably go into more deep with my One Piece facts once I think them through a little bit more and I finish the first saga arc, whatever, of it. But I'm enjoying it so much more. I'm loving the manga. I like Usopp so much more than I did in the anime. And I am up to, we have met Sanji, but I haven't really finished his arc yet. And that consists of my monthly wrap up on where I am in anime. I am going to read Jujutsu Kaisen or watch the anime once I finish Assassination Classroom, which sadly needs to happen soon. And the manga One Piece is going to keep me busy for the next like 2 years, so that's a thing. So really enjoying it so far. I'll get more detailed summary of One Piece later. All right, bye.